It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Tuesday, April the 9th, 2019. Brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Giovanni Carrillo, 18, died as a result of a four-wheeler accident in the Lasbuddy area Sunday evening, and he was taken by the Bailey County EMS to the Muleshare Medical Center and then flown by air helicopter to the University Medical Center in Lubbock, where he died. Please remember the family of 18-year-old Giovanni Carrillo in your prayers today. Ellis Funeral Homes will handle his funeral arrangements, and they are pending as of this Tuesday morning. Please keep the Carrillo family on your prayer list today. The City of Muleshoe Police Department will be testing the emergency sirens here in town monthly, beginning with the first test occurring tomorrow on Wednesday, April the 10th at 12 noon. So be aware of that. That testing will continue on the second Wednesday of each month. These tests are to ensure that all of the siren systems and procedures are in place for the peak storm season, which we're starting to enter, and that all the sirens are in working order. If there ever is actual severe weather in the area or forecasted during one of these testing days, the testing will be canceled. And again, the first test will be Wednesday, April the 10th at 12 noon. So be aware when you hear the sirens tomorrow on Wednesday.
K&K Pharmacy now brings you the weather forecast.
K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. Well, spring has really landed here in the South Plains Muleshoe area, and yesterday was the warmest day by far this year, as we got up to 84 degrees on Monday afternoon. Looking at the forecast, we'll have an even warmer day today on Tuesday. Sunny, high near 89 for Muleshoe. West southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Clear tonight with a low around 54. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then on Wednesday, a very windy day on tap for tomorrow, as there is already a high wind watch in effect from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and a fire weather watch in effect from 11 a.m. until 10 p.m. for Wednesday. Areas of blowing dust after 10 a.m. Sunny, high near 79 degrees, so it's going to be a little bit cooler, but a lot of that is due to the windy circumstances. Windy conditions with a southwest wind 10 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 35 to 45 miles per hour. As the day goes on, winds could gust as high as 65 miles per hour during the day on Wednesday. Areas of blowing dust mainly before 10 p.m. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Low around 36. Winds, west winds 40 to 50 miles per hour, decreasing as the evening continues. Winds could gust as high as 70 miles per hour during the early evening hours. Thursday, mostly sunny. Windy conditions again, but not quite as bad. Mostly sunny, high near 60 degrees. Windy with a north-northwest wind 20 to 30 miles per hour, decreasing to 10 to 20 miles per hour. Thursday afternoon, winds could gust as high as 40 miles per hour during the early day on Thursday. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 31. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then Friday, mostly sunny, much nicer day, high around 60 degrees, so it'll be cooler, but much less windy. East-northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming southeast Friday afternoon. Friday night, then a chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low around 34. East winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Another chance of showers during the day on Saturday, mostly cloudy, high near 47. East winds around 15 miles per hour. Saturday night, a slight chance of showers again. Mostly cloudy, low around 28. So let's hope we get some rain Friday or Saturday, as we have some rain chances in our forecast. But we've got to get through some very warm days first today on Tuesday, and then some very windy days on Wednesday especially, but also on Thursday. K&K Pharmacy has brought to you this edition of the weather forecast.
The Muleshoe City Council meeting for April has been canceled because there are no items that require action at this time. The Body County Child Welfare Board and Rainbow Room has canceled their 5K run and walk for Saturday in the new city park. If you have already turned in an entry form, your money will be returned. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location, monitor and control dependent cardholder usage, receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions, and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South First Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
This is Isla Reynolds. Since I am now 9 years old and wiser, I can tell you so much more experience about Liao's Mexican Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. I recommend you try the Irma Special. It is named for the queen of the Mexican food, Irma Liao, who started Liao's with her husband Jesse in 1957. That's right, Liao's has been in business over 60 years now. That is Liao's Mexican Restaurant in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard.
Well, this Thursday here in Muleshoe, the Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation will present their Leadership Muleshoe program, which will feature Lori Vincent. CECD will be in town at the City of Muleshoe Training Facility, 303 South Main Street. They'll serve coffee at 8 a.m. The session will begin 8:30 until noon. She'll present 10 ingredients of a dynamic community. The session covers the results of over 2 decades of research of rural communities from all over the country and why some grow and thrive and why some don't. Lori Vincent is a nationally renowned speaker, trainer, writer, consensus builder, and all-around rabble-rouser. She has worked with over 250 cities of all sizes, is an expert in economic development, and understands rural communities. Her knowledge runs deep, and her enthusiasm is contagious, and that is on Thursday morning at the City of Muleshoe Training Facility, 303 South Main Street, the Leadership Muleshoe. For more information, you can contact the Muleshoe Economic Development Corporation Director, Casey Coker, in her office at City Hall, or call 806-272-7455.
The STAR tests are being given this week in the state of Texas. The 4th grade STAR tests are being given on Tuesday, writing, and the 5th grade STAR test is in math. Also, on Wednesday, the 5th grade STAR test will be given in reading. Please remember these students as they take this most important STAR test this week. Also, on both Thursday and Friday, makeup days will be given for the STAR test. Now, on this day, today, Tuesday, at 4 o'clock, the baseball team will be playing Bushland here in Muleshoe. Also, at 4 o'clock this afternoon, the softball team will also play Bushland here in Muleshoe. Then at 5:30, the JV softball team will play Bushland here. And at 6 o'clock, the JV baseball team will play Bushland also here in Muleshoe. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, April the 10th, they will be serving at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center shepherd pie, stewed okra, tomatoes, and also coleslaw, wheat rolls, and butterscotch pudding. On Thursday, April the 11th, it will be beef and macaroni and tomato casserole, lima beans, fruit cup with oatmeal bars and wheat rolls, and you always have a choice of drinks. And every Friday they serve fish or chicken strips at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center in Muleshoe. Now, this week on Wednesday, the Muleshoe Art Association will be there and give art instruction at 1 o'clock. And they will play bingo at 1 o'clock on Thursday. And then on next week, they will decorate their Easter bonnets, and they will have an Easter parade of those bonnets they have made on Friday, and Ann Johnson will be playing for the Easter parade, so that should be fun. Also next week on the 18th, they will have their birthday party, and Presley Newton will be entertaining for that.
Well, we'd like to say good luck to a lot of our Muleshoe High School students that qualified for the regional competition and UIL 3A academic competition that will be this weekend in Abilene. And competing and the qualified are Heather Chavis in calculator application, Haley Gardner in feature writing. She placed first. Heather placed third in calculator application at the district competition. Nathan Ferguson placed first in informative speaking and qualified for the regional meet. Kiara Regalado placed third in informative speaking and is moving on. Cesar Reyes first in Lincoln Douglas. Maria Campos third in Lincoln Douglas, and Marisol Flores first in news writing. Eduardo Pantoya placed first in poetry interpretation. Alexa Herrera third in poetry interpretation. Oscar Cabrera first in prose interpretation. Miranda Melendez second in prose interpretation. Eduardo Pantoya first in persuasive speaking. And the speech team at the district meet placed first as a team, and all those are Muleshoe High School students that will move on and compete this weekend in Abilene at the regional UIL academic competition, so good luck to them. Well, in our rotation on our TV at the Senior Center, also at Parkview, and on the cable system, also on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, you can find the 2019 Muleshoe Art Association's art show that was held all last week at the AIM Bank Meeting Room, which was judged by Diane Newman of Abernathy. Robert Johnson announces the winners, which include Best of Show by Neil Kleeman of Sudan. The AIM Bank Purchase Award went to a painting by Lois Snyder. First place People's Choice Awards went to Sandy Chitwood. Second place to Melba Bratcher. And third place to Ann Johnson. Sandy Chitwood announces the winners in our video of the Student Art Show, which include Luke Leal winning the Best in Show, and the Muleshoe Art Association Scholarship was given to Fernando Salamanca. You can hear the full list of winners and see every piece of artwork entered into the 2019 Muleshoe Art Association Spring Art Show on the front page of our website, again, muleshoetv.com. It was a great show this year.
The Muleshoe Chamber of Commerce and Agriculture 2019 banquet will be held on Saturday, May the 4th, and dinner will start being served at 6 o'clock at the Muleshoe High School Commons area. And then in the auditorium, there will be a program starting at 7:30. And there the awards will be presented to the Man and Woman of the Year, etc. Get your tickets now by contacting the Chamber of Commerce at 272-4248. The entertainment will be by Jake Hooker and the Outsiders. The next day that the Muleshoe schools will be out will be for Good Friday, and there will be no school on April the 19th. The robotics playoff will be April the 27th, and that is for Mary DeShazo Elementary School. Also, this weekend, starting on Thursday, there will be at Eastern New Mexico University in Portales a high school art and design festival. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment. Please stay tuned.
Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe.
Parents of Muleshoe High School class of 2019 need your help to make project graduation safe, fun, and memorable for all the MHS graduates. Your donations will help with the expenses such as transportation, location, food, and gifts for all of the graduates immediately following graduation, May the 17th. This is a parent-sponsored, non-alcohol, drug-free event. You can send your contributions now to Project Graduation 2019 in care of Sharon Johnson, 514 West Avenue G, Muleshoe 79347. If you need further information, call 806-315-0366 about project graduation. They will appreciate receiving your donations by May the 1st. In our bargain basement, we have for sale double recliner sofa, brown leather, wall hugger, $225. It's 84 inches long and 45 inches deep. It is in good condition. Call 806-566-9652. We are so very, very proud of our Texas Tech Red Raiders men's basketball team, second in the nation. On our prayer list, we have Judy and Butch Cox, Ruby Green, Earl Barons, and Earl told me that he had his second knee surgery recently. Cassie Precure Schaefer, Jerry Chapman, and we're so glad to report that Lanny Trussell is at home and doing better. Susan Kirby is still in the Covenant Specialty Hospital in Lubbock. Charles Mayhew, J.W. and Gloria Harrington, Sally Ellis, Ruby Ward, Larry Combs and his wife Berta, Leonardo Avilas, Kearney Scoggins. Please remember Marilyn Nichols, Matthew Alicon, Wynn Cantwell, Robert and Maureen Hooten, Mary Nell Bleeker, Debbie Trider and her mother, Joy Costin. Also remember Gladys Black, Joe and Donald Phelps. Remember in your prayers Tanya Crawford, Marshall Head, who is now at home, Claude and Evelyn Riley, Cheryl Morris, David Jenkins and his wife Sherry, who have moved to San Antonio. Remember Sally Ellis. Also remember in your prayers those who have been impacted so greatly by the floods in the Midwest. Dusty Kidd, we're glad to report that Craig Black is now at home. Zoe Bankston, the girlfriend of Chief Gary McComb's son, had a brain tumor and it was benign. We're so glad to say. Sheila Stevenson is out and about some. Margaret Berman, who fell and is in the swing bed at the Muleshoe Nursing Home. Not at the Muleshoe Nursing Home, at the swing bed of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Laura Killingsworth, Scott Oliver, and his wife I saw over the weekend, and she said he is doing better. Billy Downing, Rita Hawkins, Donald Jones. Also remember Carrie John Schuster in your prayers, and these families who have lost loved ones just recently. Giovanni Carrillo, Kathy Wilson, the family of Leonardo Gallegos, the family of Pat Prater, the family of Ray Don Lopez and Victoria Lopez, the family of Daryl Oliver, the family of Ronald Lewis, Tuffy McDaniel's family, Dick Pena's family, and also the family of Jonelle Bandy of Sudan.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bake along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can get our latest Muletrain News programs free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. click on the Muletrain news link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith, from the cotton patch to the public. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on AW Broadband, Channel 6, and at MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They are celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoy The Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
I've said for a long time you need to either be crazy, dumb, or tough to farm and live where we do, but it sure helps if you're all three.
Eric Herm Farms, east of Ackerley, between Lamesa and Big Spring.
I'm a fourth-generation farmer. My dad farmed, both my granddads and all four of my great-granddads. We are tough people here and take a great amount of pride in my heritage that dates back in this county about 100 years.
He has grown a variety of crops.
Cotton, wheat, getting into barley lately. I've grown sun hemp, oats for cover crops, black-eyed peas, and trying to introduce as many plants as I can to the soil that'll survive this heat and drought climate we got down here.
After a couple of bad farming years, Eric thought he would start a new enterprise on the side.
We're trying to take a little bit of our own destiny into our own hands, and instead of letting all these other companies make money off of our cotton, we're trying to control it to the very end. So we drove a few bales of cotton to North Carolina a few years ago and had it spun into our own denim. And so we are making our own products from our own cotton grown right here in Howard County.
Eric and his wife had some local women make shirts and pillows from the fabric. He sells them at various events.
We've got blue denim, we got white denim, and we have what they call, I found out, chambray.
He kicked off his new business at a museum in Big Spring. A lot of his friends and family came. At that event, Eric sold some of his books.
I was bored a lot on the tractor, and I used to carry a tape recorder around my neck because I'd have what I thought was so many brilliant thoughts that needed to be recorded. And after a while, I just started writing everything down, and once in a while, I'd find something that I really liked. And so weeding through all my pages of journals and recordings over the years, I kind of whittled away at some poetry. I'd written a couple of books that got published on farming and agriculture, and I found poetry to be a really nice way to help keep what's left of my sanity.
He has written one book of poetry. In it, he talks about the tumbleweed.
It's a survivor, and I think it's a reflection of the people here in West Texas as well. Gritty, tough, and just no nonsense.
Eric Herm of Ackerley. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with The Sound of Texas.